Hi everyone, SG here today. It's your man Dubs and your man Cave as well, bringing you a brand new video. Something a little bit different on the channel this time. Something, as you can see from the title, it's a maps quiz from Call of Duties from the last 10 years or so. And I'm going to hand it over to Cave now.
So it's something a bit different to what we're used to doing on the channel, using the usual content. The pictures won't be on the screen for very long, so you're going to have to keep your eye out and make sure that you get the answers written down quickly, and then let us know at the end of the video in the comments or on Twitter how you did.
Yeah, so just give us a tweet, what you think of the video, any feedback that we can do, and what we're going to do is just move in straight into number one with the first map. So a lot of these are within the last few years or so, so I reckon a lot of you will probably get them, but some of you might struggle. So first one here is not a lot given away. It is just a truck with like a pole running through the middle.
I think the green at the back and the grass might give away a little bit though. Some of you might get it more than others if you played the older CODs, but there it is. It's Nuketown from the original Black Ops. Obviously they've done a few remakes of this over the years. Everyone pretty much the same, but everyone still loves them.
Fantastic map. Everyone loves this map, and that's why it's been made so many different times and so many different CODs. So moving on to number two now. Here we have quite a distorted picture. It's quite difficult to get, but because of that, it's
might give it away.
Might give it a little bit away with what Call of Duty is. Don't want to give you any hints, but this is one of my favourite maps of all time, and it is Castle from World at War, Call of Duty 5. Fantastic game. One of my favourite maps of all time out of any COD at all. But well done if you got that.
Okay, so moving on to number three. Coming up on the screen right now, you'll see this picture. It's a bit of a difficult one. It is quite zoomed into the actual thumbnail for the map. Some people might get it more than others if you played the more recent CODs, but I personally think it's a difficult one to get if you don't analyse the picture very much.
Yeah, so what we have is Throwback from Infinite Warfare. It's a Call of Duty Pro map. Some of you may follow or may not follow it anymore, but it is one of the new ones. So well done if you got that.
Okay, so number four coming up on the screen right now. Now this one, I think it gives it away a bit.
This is easy.
Dubs doesn't seem to think so.
This is easy. If you don't get this, then I'm ashamed of everyone.
It's a great map. It is a DLC map. That's a bit of a hint for that.
Yeah, that is the one hint you'll probably get. It is a DLC map, and it is Carnival from Modern Warfare 2. Another great game, another fantastic map. Probably my favourite DLC map of all time. But if you didn't get that, then shame on you. And going into number five now.
So I think this one is quite difficult. I personally didn't play the map that much, but I know it is a bit of a fan favourite. I know they've done a remake of it over the years. I can't remember which COD it was on.
Yeah, they did the most recent.
Yeah.
I believe it's on Black Ops 3. I don't want to give too much away. But it is Standoff, like Cave said, it is a fan favourite from Black Ops 2. Brilliant map again. Didn't give too much away there. I thought that was quite a difficult one. Yeah. Okay, so moving on to number six swiftly. Okay, so we had a little bit of fun on this one.
Yeah,
we did try and make this as difficult as possible.
Again, the grain of the picture and the quality might give it away, but I don't think anyone will really get this.
Some of you diehards might get it, but it is Shipment from the original Modern Warfare. Obviously, Modern Warfare Remastered came out this year as well, or last year. But
we could have done a lot more to make it a lot more obvious, but we didn't want to. We had to put some hard ones in there.
Yeah. So on to number 7 now. Okay, Oof. So the quality of the picture makes it a little bit difficult because we have zoomed in quite a lot here.
I don't think it's one of those details that you take in on the map.
No, it's not. It's not like a massive part of the map that you think immediately, yep, I know that. But it is Hunted from Black Ops 3. One of my favourite Call of Duties. I know I'm saying a lot of Call of Duties are my all-time favourite Call of Duties, but Black Ops 3 was brilliant. It's definitely made me love Call of Duty again. But yeah, Hunted. Well done if you got that as well.
Okay, so number 8, moving on to this one. I personally think this is difficult, but that's because I didn't play the map that much. I kind of went out of Call of Duty at this phase, but I came back into it later on. But Dub seems to think this is quite an easy one.
I think some people will think it's a different map.
Yeah.
And I know what map some people might have thought it was, but it is Hard Hat from Modern Warfare 3. I think some of you might have thought it was potentially Quarry from Modern Warfare 2.
It's very similar.
But yeah, we kind of did that on purpose. So yeah, well done if you got that as well. So okay. Moving on to number 9.
This is an easy one.
Now, if you don't get this, then
are you really a fan?
Yeah, you can't be doing this maps quiz if you can't get this one. This is one of
We
them.
could have lied there and made it a lot harder and try and throw people
There
off.
wasn't a lot of places on the picture that we couldn't get without you giving it to you, but it is High Rise from Modern Warfare 2.
Probably one of the most memorable maps of all of Call of Duty.
360 no scopes off the crane, off the top of the building, everything. But if you didn't
First
get that,
blood's
then,
right at the start.
then tweet us how on earth you did not get that. Last one, number 10. We have here not a lot of detail at all. Again, it was quite difficult because anywhere we put this, it might have given it away. But yeah, there's not a lot to work off there. So
I wouldn't be able to get this one.
well done if you got that. That is Skid Row from Modern Warfare 2. As you can probably tell, we love Modern Warfare 2. We've put quite a few maps in there. There's a lot of most fan favourites. But we wanted to put a little hard one in there as a final one. But well done if you got that.
So yeah, let us know how you did in the comments. You can tweet us. There's our Twitter on the screen right now. The comments are also quite good. It's good to get feedback right underneath the video and let other people know what you did as well.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. Make sure you send us all your feedback and how you did in the comments or on Twitter. Please do drop us a like on the video though, as it really helps out the channel. And if you could also subscribe to us if you want to see more videos like this and more gameplay as well, then that really helps as well. So thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.